Hello all and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about how to do a simple effective planning for a busy mom. Most moms do not have the time to doodle or make our planner beautiful or jot down each calendar days. So I'll be sharing which planner to use and how to go about doing a very effective and not time-consuming planning. My name is Miranda, and I'm a busy mom of two teenage daughters and a full-time housewife. Like all moms, we have tons of things to do, organize, and remember, which sometimes we are left exhausted because our thoughts are like train, a mile a minute. Sometimes when we do things, we got distracted and end up doing the things that we're not supposed to do or lose our train of thoughts. It happens to me a lot too. I am forgetful and easily distracted, and I don't have a lot of brain space to remember things in a loop. And suddenly the day has gone by and we forgot what we do today that makes us exhausted and left with more things to do tomorrow. Sometimes we also live life by responding to whatever's today's need, putting out fires today, and seems like we are going nowhere. We are not present with our family. We worry about things that we missed or afraid to miss, and we become crankier and more stressed. Well, this is how I feel until one day I needed to change my life. I can't live like that anymore. And the simplest thing is to put things down on paper and started to plan my day each morning. That changes my life, and now I can say that I'm less stressed than before. I feel more at peace, and I feel that every day I accomplish the things that I'm set up to do. Okay, first what you need is a notebook and some pencils. The notebook, I would suggest that you have one notebook that has monthly section and a weekly section. It doesn't have to be Hobonichi like what I have, but I'm just gonna use Hobonichi because I'm using it anyway. You can have Muji Planner. You can also have the Happy Planner. You also can have, I think Rhodia has both monthly and weekly pages. Leuchtturm 1917 also have weekly, but I'm not sure if they have monthly or not. But you can visit your stationery store near you, and usually they would have, even though it's not non-brand name, most of them will have monthly and weekly section. Next, you will also need some pens and pencil. For pens, what I love to use is my Sarasa Zebra Sarasa clip. I love this one. And you need a pencil so that you can erase and write because our schedule sometimes is not fixed, so we can just erase it and change it. Or you can have a frixion pen like what I have, so you can write it and then you can erase it if the schedule changes. So this is my Hobonichi. It has monthly section. If you come to this, has index, monthly section, and then it goes to weekly section, and it also have daily pages for my memory keeping. Why do we need a monthly and weekly section in one book is because you don't need to use two books, and it's simpler that way. I can just go back and forth checking on my weekly and monthly at a glance, and that makes me feel like I'm more visual person. And I think that's also the simplest way to do. Like for example, Traveler's Notebook also have the weekly section. This is the weekly vertical, right? And this is also the monthly vertical. I mean, if you're not into planning and you're not familiar with this, then you have to have two books instead of just one book on the go, right? And the simplest of all would be Hobonichi Weeks. It has monthly section. So you have monthly section, so you can plan your month. And it also has a weekly section with the notes aside from it. So this is I will show you the blank page. So This is the weekly section, so you can see your Monday until Sunday. And if you need more space to write down to-do list, etc., you have that space as well. And you can see your week at a glance as well, or a month at a glance throughout this monthly pages. What I do in the first thing to do is to mark down the holidays. My holidays is different from yours because I'm from Indonesia. So I mark down noting that, okay, this day I will have holiday. So I will enjoy it with my family and not make any appointments with friends or other people, right? And the next thing to do is I noted down my friend's birthday or church member's birthday, and I write it down next to the date so it's easier for me. Then I would schedule in appointments that needs to be done. For example, I meet with my friends here. I have to clean AC, not me, but I have to make an appointment for someone to clean our AC. And then I have an appointment with church friends. I also need to do grocery, which is kind of like far away. And I have things that I track, like for example, my kids' eye solution is finished, and I wanted to track like how long does it last so I can buy it in advance. And so that's what I do. After that, I would move all this information per week over to my weekly. Right. Let's do the corresponding. For example, on this week, the week of 9/11, wow, I write down again that's my friend's anniversary, my friend's birthday, and also this one, my daughter has a school cup, which is a school competitions, so I write it down over here as well. And then during the day, I would also have things that I have to do, right? For example, in my YouTube, I would have to start editing video and film a sticker haul and things that I have to do. Like for example, I have to cut fruits, I have to do laundry, and I need to remind myself that my husband is going to the office today, and the kids will go home at 7 p.m. And then I also have the AC cleaner guy coming in from 11 to 4:30. So those are my days. So I write it down. How do I make this works is by first thing in the morning, I would open up this page. I would look at this monthly, and then I would look at this page. So I know each day what I need to do. I also use my weekly section for things that I want to remember, because I do a memory keeping, which for effective planning you don't need, but this is actually very simple. What I do is just, for example, I have lunch at Soto Betawi with friends, or I have Happy Meal coming in, right? So I just put that down and we'll noting it and we'll remember it. So on the days that I have to catch up with my daily memory keeping, I can just refer it to here and put it back here. Also during the day, when a thought or a to-do list or a shopping list pops in my mind, I will definitely go to my planner and write it down right away instead of repeating it in my head. So it is all very easy to do and does not take hours. We actually don't need decorations or stickers or anything. It's just writing. And if you want to, you definitely can put more stickers or washi. It's more fun. But for the sake of effectiveness and making your life better, we don't need to do decorations. The important thing is to start your day looking at your planner first. Then knowing what to do will make you feel organized and more accomplished, and you won't feel like your day is wasted doing distractions instead of what's important. The plus side is that if I finish the top 3 to do and I feel like I have more energy, I can start doing the things to do the next day and have more time to do the things that will make me happy. Because it has more space, what I do on this side is I write down sometimes my grocery list, things to buy. And I can also track my habits here. So I can jot down when I do my facial yoga, I have my workout, when do I journal, when do I call my parents, when I take my vitamins and my bowel move. And I can also track my happiness meters, think when I'm happy, content, tired, stressed, or sad. But if you spend more time outside than inside, for example, if you're working and being in the office has a lot of meetings and need to bring your planner with you, I would suggest Hobonichi Weeks. This is an example of my Hobonichi Weeks that you can do as well for daily life, weekly layout. Like you don't need all this. You can just, ignore it. But what I do in my Hobonichi is that I track the weather and the exercise that I'm doing that day. So, and then on the right side of it, I write down appointment and things that I have to do. So the good thing about Hobonichi Weeks is that it's very simple. It doesn't give you a lot of space if you are overwhelmed with a lot of space, but it gives you enough. And on the right side, I can do my habit tracker and also my mood tracker, and also more space to do the to-do list for the week. So I might not put this over here because I don't know when I can do it, but overall view, I can see the to-do list. Sometimes I use it as well for the shopping list, I think. Where is it? Yeah, sometimes I use it as well for the shopping list. And I can just put this very small, right? It's like the palm of your hand. And I just put it in my purse. A lot of people would have Hobonichi Weeks as well. They usually buy 2 or 3 of the same year because one is for their daily to-do list, planning. Some do it for memory keeping, and the other one is for work planner. So my husband used the Hobonichi Week for his work planner, and that's how he does it as well. So he would write down on that day what he needs to do at the office, and then this one will be his notes, the ideas of what to do, and his is kind of like chunky because he like to put things on. So thank you for watching my video. I hope my content will help you organize your life more effectively. And if you like this, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.